Welcome to Houston, Texas, and the house Bill Yeoman and Andre Ware built, home to the Houston Cougars, where the fans are ready for liftoff. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. Houston ready to boot it deep and get this game going. Let's see what he can do with the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Knights offense will get the first swing of the game. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues. Plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards, you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over. That's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Here's a hit. Get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Knights will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the Houston Cougars offense will try to get something going with their first possession. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football.
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box. More big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football instead. They throw it, catch him off guard, and now they've got 1st and goal.
And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Power ahead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
All right, well, they've been trying to run the football to get it in here. You're right on the doorstep. I like maybe setting up a jumbo formation, maybe going play action, see if you can sneak a guy out into the flat for the score.
Hauls it in. And he will score. Touchdown, Cougars. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that drive covered just 44 yards and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Ashley. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Brown wants to pass. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
When you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive, they dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Knights will punt this one away. Bringing it out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Spits it out to the back. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Got his man on the right. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Cougars want to pick up the tempo. From the red zone, looking for a man. He wants it all. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay enough.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
And no doubt, he can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called, so good luck stopping this cat.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Georgia is getting throttled right now inside Sanford Stadium. And frankly, it's been that way since the crowd started barking during the opening kick. They're trailing by 17 to Auburn. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Finds his man. It's Fox. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They believe they can run right here. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd.
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Knocked down at the 43-yard line, and the interception has him set up in plus territory. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run the option. The pitch. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
The Cougars are in the hurry-up. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
This is so great to see, and it's such a big part of the evolution in college football today with spread offense, up-tempo, RPO game. QBs have got to be great with their ball mechanics in the play-action game. You saw a great example of that.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Leaves it with the back. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Touchdown, Houston. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. And Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Brown will throw it. Slithers into space. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much. They'll try to build on this lead. They'll start this third quarter with a run. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Now facing a third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Houston will be forced to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Knights want to move quickly. Brown wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Ashley. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Grab near the marker. It's Fox. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throwing right. He makes the catch, but the official's right on top of it, signaling out of bounds.
And that was a good effort. That was a good throw, good catch, but he just ran out of real estate. And if I'm a QB, you want to miss outside. You definitely don't want to miss inside, but, man, he didn't miss by much.
Wants to throw it. Throws for the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Fox. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Knights have this offense rolling. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
The Cougars, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for a crease to the left. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Cougars come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He'll keep it on the sneak. The offense getting set for a first from the 45. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for it all. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd. Makes the catch. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Now the play fake. On the run, still looking. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
And this is the hard... being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Gets open down the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. That one interception in the loss last week really stuck with him, but he's answered by taking care of the football in this game.
Nice answer. Just a nice bounce back. When you're the leader and you're the guy that everybody looks to and you handle adversity from last week like you did today in this game, nice job by this quarterback leading this team.
Second down, he'll throw it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
I feel like this defense really needed that, man. They need a shot in the arm. They've had some bad possessions, not been great. Nice job getting to the quarterback, getting in a predictable third and long situations where now you can unleash that pass rush.
He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on fourth. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ashley. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
You got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinals sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
It'll be third and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Briggs. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
Well, and at this point of the game, in the second half down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are in the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Cougar! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Brown will throw it. Dumps it off in the flats. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pulls it in. It's Richardson. Made a defender miss. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking deep down the right side. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
You got to give this defense tons of credit because they have been lights out. They have not allowed a single point so far, and a big reason why is how well they're playing on the back end. They came into this game knowing the offense was going to try to throw the football, but they're not giving anything up, and another great job that time in coverage.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync and they don't make it.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. The give and tick, 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 tick.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Offside defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They try to pop a run on the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Moving away from pressure. Oh, he's got some space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face.